day 20. Bit of a bad night last night, didn't really sleep. Genuinely think that, oh, my body just didn't feel like I was tired enough. You know, I've only done 4 hours walking. It's saying, oh, come on, let's get doing some more. It was also that, and possibly the constant throbbing of my legs from all the nettle stings that I had, as the poison seeped through my body, or whatever. I don't know. Maybe nettle stings is is nature's caffeine. We do make nettle tea, I suppose. Anyway, and then it started raining, which was weird because normally rain in the tent helps me get to sleep, makes me feel all cosy, but not this time. The one good thing is that it was the first time it's rained since, you remember the patch back in Bolsover? Well, it's spitted a bit since then, but it hasn't actually rained properly until now, sorry. And that held up well. Well, it did get wet, so that's a good thing. Today, I may have set myself a high bar in terms of getting to Kenilworth by the end of the day, but it's a pretty because it's a bit that I actually know. It's a pretty straight route the whole way, so it's one of those where you don't end up going miles away from the route of HS2. The roads and the footpaths do follow it quite well in most places. There is one place where I can't follow it well, or I won't follow it well, and that's the A452 past the Birmingham Interchange Airport site, because I walked that route with Lizzie Williams when she walked phase 1 back in 2010, and it was a death trap. Had my dog at the time, Houchin. She was as good on roads as Evie is, and the problem was that it's dual carriageway with motorway speeds and no footpath and a lot of traffic, and the trees that were there at the time, obviously HS2 have chopped them down since, forced you into the road. And it's worse now because HS2 have since in places put up Harris fencing, which forces you into the road. There's no footpath, and where the airport station is meant to go, on the wrong side of the M42, obviously, they've hoarded off the country lane for quite a while, so that's not an option as well. So I'll have to go down the wrong side of the M42 to do that, but it's a shame because I won't be able to get shots of the tree clearances they've done, but it's simply not safe. I'm not doing it. I'm going down the other side of the M42. Might be able to see it from there. We'll make obviously the point when I get there. Oh look, there's the station site. There's the other station site. How do we get between them? Well, we'll find out later. Go on. Oh, you're telling me you're scared of the ducks? You do realise this is exactly where you went in the water last night? I'll tell you what. I think it has got deeper overnight with the rain. Evie, go on then. Go on. No? Go on. This is where you went in last night. Fine. Given the walk I've been doing over the last couple of weeks, it won't be a surprise if I tell you that I'm standing on the site of a future planned railway. But it's not HS2. This is the car park at the NEC complex. Got the NEC over there. Behind that you've got Birmingham International Station. Behind that you've got the airport. Over there you've got the M42. And on the other side of the M42, and no, I'm not going over the roads are just too dangerous. There's never been a footpath, and now the trees have gone and HS2 have put Harris fencing up. I'm not doing it. But over there, or when they close the one country road that leads onto the site, so no, I'm not going over there. I don't want to go over there is the proposed Birmingham Interchange Station. Yeah, it's on the wrong side of the motorway, and you've got to get past the NEC to get to the international station to interchange. So what's going to go here is this people mover, a monorail, a funicular. It won't be a maglev, not the old one. And they recently produced some plans for it. Okay, great. How much is it going to cost? No, no, look at it. It's going to be great. How much is it going to cost? No, no, no. Look how sleek and swish it looks. How much is it going to cost? No idea how much it's going to cost. Okay. Is that in the budget for HS2? No, of course it's not in the budget for HS2. Is that an optional extra? Yeah. Right. So if we want this interchange station to actually interchange with anything, that's an extra. You got it. It might be that they'll get the airport or the NEC or the council to cough up for it, but yeah, that's another massive problem. It's an optional extra. You want it to actually have some functionality into it, opposed to a massive car park. Oh, that's the point. I say a massive car park. The massive car park is extra as well. It's just ridiculous. That's an extra. Yeah, they're building a parkway station on junction 4 of the M6. You want a car park, you're going to have to pay for that on top. See, it's raining again, but this is fine. And I've got a new hat, haven't I? So, yay. Obviously, it's not quite got the character of the old one, but we're working on it. That's what it's for. It's to keep the rain off when it's really rainy, and it's to keep the sun off when it's really sunny. And yeah, I'm feeling good because I'm on the home straight now. Tonight I will sleep in my own bed. I know I did the other day, but this time I'll feel like I've earned it because I've actually got there under my own steam. This is Borsal Common, and this is possibly actually, if I were to think of a good argument for HS2, this would be it. In that over there, it's up on a massive viaduct as it crosses a West Coast main line. And over there is my ex-wife's house. So, you know, the perfect, open the curtains, oh my God, so, yeah, perfect view of the thing in the morning. But yeah, almost home. Obviously I'm not stopping when I get home. I'm carrying on. Well, I'm stopping for tonight, obviously. Quiz night tonight. Oh dear. Yeah. Should have stopped recording by now, shouldn't I? This rain ain't stopping. Dog's happy. Are you happy, dog? Oh yeah! Yes, that's right, day 20, and I made it home, and I feel not jubilant, but yeah, this time I actually made it home properly. Made it home. Came third in quiz night, by the way, but made it home just in time for quiz night. I've also put the white shirt back on, possibly to demonstrate why I didn't originally take the white shirt on the wall. Well, besides it didn't fit me until I lost a stone in what, a fortnight. But yeah, white shirt gets dirty, red shirt gets dirty, black shirt gets dirty. Doesn't show so much on the red or the black one. On the white one, it does. Yeah, definitely might not be in shot. Hopefully not. But yeah, filthy. The other thing on those lines is that I realised that the closest home I got, I didn't have to do any videos because I'd already done them. So if you feel that there's a bit missing, have a look down in the link and you'll see the HS2 fails to measure up video, which is very worth a watch in terms of the desolation of the ancient woodland that will happen, not just around Kenilworth, but up and down the line. Like, I measured up Broad Welshwood, the ancient, one of half a dozen ancient woodlands that HS2 expects to go through, and they'd marked out the trees, the ones that get demolished, cut down, devastated, whatever you want to say, and it was just a random point that I measured, and it was 112 metres, and that isn't the widest point, that's just the point at which I measured, but it was 112 metres width of ancient woodland getting cut down because of HS2. So have a watch of that, and it will explain if you don't understand the land take of HS2 as well.
yeah, I'm very grateful that, as far as I could see today, no real major additional works are taking place. There's still some stuff around the airport in terms of moving the electricity pylons. I have a feeling as I go south tomorrow, a bit more has been happening, and that's not good. Bear in mind we've got a supposed yes or no review of HS2 going on at the moment. Well, if it's genuinely yes or no, then you wouldn't be wanting to do any irreparable damage, then would you? Well, we'll see. That'll do for tonight, I suspect. Yeah, we'll see tomorrow.